Une cage is like.
Follow me. We're going all the way around the back of the lower field. So follow me.
It was second period in B210, and students were working on some classwork when the fire alarm went off. Instinctively, students filed out of the classroom. Though there were alterations to the procedure, most students didn't realize these new changes that occurred on the first fire drill of the year.
Good, because yes, it's a little further away for us to line up, but it's much more clear who's in which class. Everyone's sitting down, they don't become a giant blob. So, if there was a question about, okay, one of the teachers is missing a student, it's very clear like where that teacher can be found, if they need to go physically talk to the teacher, what building they are in, what room they're in, everything's just a lot more clear.
Sure, I'm Mr. Hicks. I'm an assistant principal here at Monte Vista. So I was extremely pleased. It's 2,500 students, it's about 130 staff members, and it took about 6.5 minutes for that many people to be fully evacuated. That's pretty amazing when you think about the number of people. So I'm extremely pleased. I just hope it continues, and I think it will, but I was extremely pleased.
In Monte Vista, yearly there are 4 fire drills, usually in which the majority of students simply follow the other students. In addition, these drills arrive with no warning and always take place on Thursdays that cut into students' tutorial.
I feel like the fire drill cutting into tutorial is kind of a bad move later in the year when we actually need to use tutorial to go talk to teachers or make up classwork.
We understand that tutorial time may not be the best time for fire drills, but the reality is when you're talking about a safety response of 2,500 students, that trumps everything. So in some aspect, students just have to deal with it and recognize that there's going to be some portion of the day where they're going to have to sacrifice to go through it. Emergencies are emergencies for a reason. They're unscripted, they're unplanned for. You can never anticipate really what's going to happen, but the goal is to practice as best we can and to follow guidelines as best we can, and then hopefully that ensures safety as best we can.